Lion Pankaj Deveni from Lions Club of Bangalore, Birds Paradise. Thank you. Congratulations to all the lucky draw winners.
Good evening. Presiding officer, Governor, Land B.S. Rajshekhara, Second Vice District Governor, Land B.S. Nagaraj, past governors in the audience, GAT coordinators, other region chairpersons, zone chairperson, Land Dr. Amarendra Singh, Land Srinivasan, Land Nagamani, the chief guest of the day, Dr. Lakshmi Narayana, guest of honor, C.K.M. Chinnappa, zone chairperson, and my dear Lions. Host committee chairperson, Lion Ravi Naidu, also district public relations officer, and my dear Lions. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಉಗಾದಿ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. Today, I mean, we know how he is popular, that Ravi Naidu and the family, entire family, because you have seen the third generation Lion also here. The Murari is with a district pin. You know, this shows the interest, the family. I think everybody in the family are Lions. So we give a big round of applause to Dr. Ravi Naidu, Leela Krishna and their family. No, we look forward for youngsters to our organization. To attract youngsters, we have a lot of programs. And I think I have not seen any region chairperson at this stage in our district, at least. I don't know whether earlier in the campaign district, we had a region chairperson at that age. And Leela Krishna has been doing very well. And today, the environment is not new. It is not a new program for Lions. We have been having a lot of environment programs. We have been having many debates. Many region chairperson has taken up the theme. But today, he has focused, you know, the subject is not only just environment, the role of youth in protecting the environment. That is the subject he has chosen. You know, majority of the population in our country are youth. So that is the best way, you know, the best way to create more awareness on environment is to create awareness among the youth. So he has chosen the right theme. My compliments to you, Leela Krishna. And not only that, as a region chairperson, he is really excelling. He is doing very well in membership, leadership, and the service activity. Earlier in the fiscal year, we have seen a, you know, mega activity in our district. About 2,400 sapling was planted on a single day. With the help of the region chairperson, Ravi Naidu, the support of our environment coordinator, Lion Prasanna Kumar. I was telling in the beginning, you know, it is just not planting trees. Environment is not just planting trees. And while planting, see, we have done number, every year we have planting trees. But are we preserving? How many trees we are preserving is what more important. But I must appreciate them. It's not only just planting, they are taking care of these plants. There is a person put there who has been paid money and they are watering the plant and preserving the plants which is planted there. So this is what is important. Today, you know, when I took over as a governor, I was looking for a project on environment. What can be done in environment? You know, we all know we construct toilets, we do creative Swachha Bharata program, we do plant trees. But it is not limited to that. Yesterday, in fact, 2 days back, Dr. Venkatesh is here from the president of Oliver. I think Dr. Lakshmi Narayana also is a member. A few days back, he sent me a message that K.R.Puram Lake has been highly polluted and a lot of work has been done by Garden City College. And he sent me a message saying that we had to do some project. I said, you please work out a project report, because even when I asked many international leaders, on environment, can you please give us some project idea? Because either it is too big for us not able to handle, or it's too small things like Swachha Bharata. We want something which, a reasonably significant and, impactful project which can be taken up by our district and probably try and get some international funding for that. I think on time, I mean, right time, I think he contacted me about few days back. I told him, please make a report what you can do in environment, because entire Kerpuram Lake, adopting and, innovating, and may not be in our, it may not be in our hands, because it's all the governmental issue, but we can support the government. So I told him, please work out something like this. What you want to do, please put it in paper, so that we'll discuss with our leaders and find a solution to see whether we can be accommodated there and what we can do. If possible, along with Garden City College. And yesterday he sent me a message, sir, I am working on it. So this is what we are looking at to do, environment, because we have taken up this as a global cause. Environment is one of the global causes identified by our organization. A few decades, about 2.5 decades ago, we were not talking much about environment. Today the awareness is there. But, region meets or program like this will, enlighten us more and more. I think the chief guest and the guest of honor have been well known. I've been dealing with Karnataka State Pollution Control Board for quite some time for my industry. Few years back when we, see, we are all supposed to be, electronics industry is supposed to be a green industry, but there again we have a lot of procedures to get even a permission and get renewal, a lot of hassles we'll have to undergo. And nowadays it is a little more, stringent. It is a little more stringent, but all these are, to save ourselves, because these are all creating, a lot of awareness among the public. And world over now, the environment, we have heard earlier that Europeans, they dump, the industries to other countries, developing countries, so that, they don't want to do all this. They send the manufacturing, they don't want to do the manufacturing there, they send it to the Asian countries. And they want to take the product from there without harming their environment. This is what we heard earlier. But it is not completely so, because we have to see every work of us, every walk of our life is, we are doing something or the other to damage the environment, definitely. When we breathe also, it is damage to the environment, right? When you drive, when you construct a house, these are all harming the environment. But we have to continue that, because technology has to be developed. Human being compliments you and your leadership, Leela Krishna, and all the clubs who are supporting this, who have supported this region meet. And thank you very much. And I have a special recognition for Leela Krishna for his dynamic leadership. International President Douglas Alexander specifically, he had sent me only the International President Appreciation Certificate, which I asked for. I asked for many DCs, ZCs, they did not send it to me. Only for the RCs, they send me the International President's Appreciation Certificate. Because I himself volunteered to go to the R.LEELA for the training, for leadership training. And I know this family for, ever since I was zone chairperson of this club, I have been working closely with Ravi Naidu and his family. I know everybody in the family. And all the best, and please continue to do a good job with the support of your father, of course, he's always there. So thank you very much, Leela. All the best to you. Please come. Vice Governor, can you please join me?
Please give him a big round of applause. Our region chairperson, line R, Leela Krishna. Please give a big round of applause to our host committee chairperson, line Dr. B.M. Ravi Naidu. We now
ಲೈನ್ ಲೀಲಾ ಕೃಷ್ಣರವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಸನಗರದ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ 2021ರ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ವರ್ಷದ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 8 ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ನಾವು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ನಾರ್ತ್, ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ, ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ and receive the Club Excellence Award as well as a pin from Lions Clubs International. Since I have in the same region, I thought I'll take this opportunity to handing over the pin and your banner patch. Like Chandrasekhar, Zone Chairman.
ಒಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಲೈಫ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ. ಸೂರ್ಯನಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಹೆಸಿಟೆಂಟ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಮಿಸ್ಸಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೈಯೋದು, ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿದ್ದೀಯಾ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒದ್ದಾಡಬೇಡ. ಆದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ತಿರಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡುವಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡವನಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮುಂದುಗಡೆ ನಾನು ನಿಂತದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ವೆರಿ ರೇರ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಎಲೈಟ್ ಜನರ ಮುಂದುಗಡೆ ಬಂದು ನಾನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯ ಕಳೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಸ್ಪದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನಾಯ್ಡು ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಟ್ರಿಯನ್ಸಿಗೆ, ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ವಂದನೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚೇನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಆಗಲೇ 12 ಮಿನಿಟು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಕಳೆದೋಯ್ತು ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ, 10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾಗರಹೊಳೆಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 30 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಗರಹೊಳೆ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಜಿಂಕೆನೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ನೋಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೋದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಜಿಂಕೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಪಯಣ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾಗರಹೊಳೆ, ಅವತ್ತು ನಾಗರಹೊಳೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ವಿಚಾರ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅವನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಬೇಕು. ಅವು ನಮಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ನ್ಯಾಚರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆವು, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ನಾಲಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದಾಗಿತ್ತೇನು. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೊಗಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಈ ನಾಲಿಗೆ ಬರುವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಯನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ಶುರುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ, ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯನ್ನೇ ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡು ಬದುಕಿದ. ದೇವರ ಕಾಡು, ಅದು ಇದು, ಒಂದು ಮರನ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಗುಡ್ಡ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು, ಸುಲಭ ಏನಾದ್ರು ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ ನೇಚರ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಅಂತ. 100 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ ಮರನ ಕಡಿದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ. 50-60 ವರ್ಷದ ಗಂಧದ ಮರದ ಕಡಿದನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು, ವಿನಾಶದತ್ತ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಒಂದು ಹುಲಿ ಹೊಡೆದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಜಿಂಕೆ ಹೊಡೆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ಅಂದಾಜು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾವ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವತ್ತು 36% ಇದ್ದ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟು ಇವತ್ತು 12-13% ಬಂದು ತಲುಪಿದೆ. ಹಾಳಾದರೆ ಏನು ಹೋಗಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವ ದುಡ್ಡು, ಯಾವ ಇದು ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಸಾಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಯಾವ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 2 ಅಡಿ ಎತ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಆಮ್ಲಜನಕನೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಬರ್ತಾ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಈಗ ಜಪಾನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್, ಒಂದು ಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಸಿರಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದೇ ಏನೋ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು? ಇರುವ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನೀರು ಬೇಕಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈಗಲೇ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನವರು ಕಾಲೆತ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮಗೆ ನೀರು ಅಂತ. ನೀರೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಆ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿವರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತ, ಆದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಟೈಮ್ ಭಾಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಕಡೆ ಪಕ್ಷ ನನಗೊಂದು 35 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಹೌದು, ಇಂಥ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು, ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ ಥರ ನೋಡೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಹಳೆಯ ಗಾದೆ ಇದೆ, ಕಾಡು ಕರೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಊರು ದೂರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 81 ವಯಸ್ಸು. ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೀಗೆ ಉಳಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಏನಿದೆ ಈ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಬರೇ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡೋರು. ಈ ಸೊತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಇದು ಹಕ್ಕಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಉಳಿಗಾಲನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರ ಬದುಕು ಭಾಳ ದುರ್ಭರವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಅದು ಇದು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗಲೇ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದರದ್ದು ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಉದ್ದ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಆದರೆ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಹೇಗೆ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಯ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ. ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯವರಿಗೆ ರೋಗನೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ನಾರು ಬೇರು ತಿಂದು ಬದುಕ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನು ರೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೇ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೇಬಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ಇದೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ. ನಮ್ಮ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಪಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಪಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಇದು ಕಾಣಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇರುವ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು, ಆ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನಾಗರಹೊಳೆ ಅಂತ ಇದಿದೆ, ಬನ್ನೇರುಘಟ್ಟ, ಇಂಥದ್ದು ನಾವು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲೇ ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
We have come to the fag end of the agenda, that is the vote of thanks. Presiding officer, Lion Leela Krishna, and the chairman, Dr. Ravi Naidu. Chief gift of the day, Dr. Lakshmi Narayanan. Guest of honor and the theme speaker, Mr. Chinappa, and our district governor, Lion C.K. Nambiar, and his Lion lady, Lion Jija Nambiar. The first vice district governor, Lion Rajshekhara, and his Lion lady, Prema Rajshekhara. Second vice district governor, Lion B.S. Nagaraj, and his Lion lady, Lioness Shailaja. Galaxy of past district governors, DCS, DCT, and ADS. Sorry, I've been using this abbreviation because I'm running short of time. They've just given me 2 minutes, I have to close it. District cabinet officers, region chairpersons, then all the members, club members and line leaders, ladies and gentlemen. It is an opportunity for me to propose the vote of thanks. This is the last item of the agenda. We have requested all dignitaries, line members, and guests to grace our function. Hence, it is our duty to thank them for attending this region meet and made it a successful event. First of all, let me thank our region chairperson, Lion Leela Krishna, for being with us throughout the year in all our functions. With the help of host committee, you have arranged a beautiful region meet which will be remembered by the members of region, and they will cherish this moment every year. Sir, on my own behalf, I thank you and your Lion Lady, and for presiding over the function and made the function a grand success. First of all, let me thank the chief guest of the day, Lakshmi Narayan, and the guest of honor, Mr. Chinnappa, for accepting our invitation and made it be with us today. Your address motivated our members to do more and more services. Sir, I place on record your presence and thank you wholeheartedly for being with us today. Our guest of honor, theme speaker, Mr. Chinnappa, for being with us today. It was a wonderful address. I thank you on behalf of all the region members for being with us today. Our service-oriented district governor, Lion C.K. Nambiar, is always there with us in all events which we organize. Today, his presence made us more proud. Sir, on behalf of the host committee members, I thank you for your presence with your Lion Lady, Lion Jija Nambiar. Our future leader and our first vice district governor, Lion Raj Shekriya, and his Lion Lady is also among us. On behalf of the host committee members, I thank you and your Lion Lady, Prema, for your presence. Another dynamic leader and the second vice district governor, Lion B.S. Nagaraj, and his Lion Lady is also among us. Sir, I am on behalf of the host committee and on all behalf of all the Lion Ladies and your presence, past district governors who have always been a backbone of the Lions movement. I thank all the galaxies of past districts for the past district governors for their presence in today's region meet. I thank especially Dr. Ravi Naidu for really hosting this event and making this event a grand success with all the various committees and members for their tireless works to make the function a grand success. Kudos to you all with all members. It's a very important thing I have to really recognize. MC Shasha, she's been an MC and she's been a peace poster DC. And I would like to thank Shanta Devaraj, who has been tirelessly hosting this event on a long run. I thank you, ma'am, both of you all, for this beautiful event to make this event a success. I really thank you all for your presence and making this function. It is obvious your presence to leave out some of the important person who deserve thanks. If anybody is left out, it is not intentional. I thank once again all of you all for your presence and making this region meet a grand success. Long live Lionism. Thank you. And recognize the IT team, Lavanya and Lion Naveen. Thank you.
We once again thank each one of you for your gracious presence for our Region 2 Region Meet.